Hey YouTube, Lucky here from the lab, and today we're bringing you an awesome video. As most of you all know, we play a ton of Trials of Osiris. Every weekend we play almost 40 plus hours doing carries and 1v3s, and in the process we have come across a ton of glitches in PvP and especially in the Trials of Osiris. And today we're going to bring you our top 10 glitches that exist currently in PvP and in the Trials of Osiris. Coming in at number 10 is a glitch we see time and time again. If you equip a chest piece that's from the Vault of Glass that has special ammo added onto it, or the boots from the Vault of Glass that have special ammo capacity addition, you will spawn with almost double or maximum capacity with your special ammo. This is absolutely groundbreaking to the current special economy that exists in the Trials of Osiris, because you can switch your chest piece and your boots either or, and you can have an absolute massive amount of special ammo that totally breaks the economy system that is currently in Trials. All you have to do for this one to work is have the chest piece and boots equipped beforehand, spawn in, and then quickly switch your armor back, because obviously you don't want to play Trials of Osiris being incredibly underleveled by your armor. But once you've switched back, you don't lose any of your special ammo, and you will retain an absolute massive amount of special ammo going into the entire match. Number 9 is a glitch on a weapon. The perk is called Army of One, and this perk is supposed to activate after kills. When you kill someone, when you kill an enemy guardian, you get a boost to your melee and your grenade charge. Now this boost works when you shoot an explosive box, especially if you're playing on Burning Shrine. Now every single round there's 2 boxes that spawn on Burning Shrine, so you can actually essentially farm your melee charges and your grenade charges back every single round by shooting these explosive boxes. You should not be gaining your melee and grenade charge off of shooting boxes, but instead enemy guardians. Number 8 is a glitch that is very similar to number 9 that I mentioned before. The Army of One perk procs on explosive boxes, but this one applies to the NLB. Now the NLB has an exotic perk called the Master. Now the problem with the NLB is that it doesn't deal quite as much damage as a lot of other snipers out there, but with this Master perk activated, it can deal a significant amount of damage. So the Master perk is supposed to only apply when you kill an enemy guardian, but just like the Army of One perk, if you shoot an explosive box, you can actually proc the Master perk. Now, this can be incredibly helpful when fighting roaming supers. You can actually take a variety of the different roaming supers, depending on their armor spec. You can take them out of their roaming supers using this Master perk, because ordinarily the NLB doesn't quite deal as much damage. You'll see in this clip here that shooting me in the head with the Master perk deals a lot more damage than when the Master perk wears off. Glitch number 7 is a glitch that involves SelfRes. Now, what happens here in this scenario can happen in a variety of other ways. Basically, all that needs to happen is everyone needs to die in the trials and or elimination match, and when that happens, when a trade happens with the last kills, if you self-res, you will stay alive until the end of the round. There won't be any other guardians to face, and you will stay alive until the end of the round. Now this is a big problem, because if you are alive and you have other teammates that are alive as well during this glitch, you can actually score super energy onto your teammates, and that's why this is a problem. This has actually happened to us in trials once or twice, and it's very problematic. Now the next 3 glitches in this top 10 all apply to a very strange conundrum that happens in Destiny when the tether hits the bubble. Some void on void action, and there are some absolutely crazy things that happen here. The first one, when a bubble is shot with quiver in 3 different spots, it pops the bubble. Now because it does enough damage to actually pop the bubble. When the bubble pops, none of the actual tethers are activated, so if you're inside a super, you're not taken out of your super, you're not exposed to suppression, and the defender who's inside the bubble is not caught by the tethers in any way, shape, or form. And on a side note, the tethers will also stay there infinitely unless they're shot. Coming in at number 5 is an odd phenomenon that happens. When you shoot a tether in one spot on a bubble using quiver, you won't penetrate the bubble, but if you shoot a second tether in the exact same spot, it will penetrate through the bubble and actually go through the target, and in fact it'll go through the entire bubble throughout the backside as well. It's very strange. I don't know what it is that causes this, but you can actually shoot tethers through the bubble because the first tether will activate sort of like a black hole or a portal so that the other tethers can actually penetrate and hit the enemy inside the bubble or penetrate through the entire bubble altogether. Number 4 is the last glitch involving the tether in the bubble. So basically what happens in this one is if a tether is shot at a bubble and the bubble is destroyed by any other means, what will happen is that tether will grab on to the guardian inside the bubble, and it will infinitely grab onto that person. It doesn't matter where they go. It'll go through any wall, any height level change. Doesn't matter. It will infinitely grab onto the Guardian inside the bubble if the bubble is destroyed by any other means, regardless to quiver, of course. Alright, now on to glitch number 3. Wait a second. Before we get on to glitch number 3, have you hit the like button on this video yet? Please tell me you have. Let's try and hit 5,000 likes on this video. At least, let's try it. Go for it. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. Glitch number 3 starting right now. Now, glitch number 3 is an insane glitch that most people do not know about. Listen very, very closely to this glitch because it has very, very particular uses. It doesn't have the most application as the other glitches, but it is one that is relevant. The team that reaches 3 round wins actually wins the match. Now, I know that sounds very strange, but if you get to 3 round wins in an elimination or in a trials match, you actually win that match. If you leave the match and you were the one in the team that initiated getting to 3 wins, you will get a win reported on Destiny Trials Report, and you'll get a win reported on Destiny Tracker. Now, on your Trials card, you will get a loss if you leave early. Don't get me wrong, and that's why this glitch isn't necessarily the most applicable, but a lot of elo farmers and people who want to raise their elo will actually win matches at a faster rate due to this. You can leave a match when you hit 3 wins before the heavy spawns, and you will actually get the win. If you look on Destiny Tracker, go ahead, you can try it out, try it on elimination anytime, and you'll actually get the win for that match. Both teams will technically get a win. Very, very strange glitch. Alright, now we're down to the last 2 glitches, and these are both absolutely juicy ones. Did you know that if you are stuck with a solar sticky grenade, you can actually shade step and escape from dying by it? Now, this only applies if the limb, the head, or your foot, whichever part of you is stuck by the sticky grenade, engages with an object. Now that's like a wall or something else. It will actually explode inside of the object and not actually damage you. This works 100% of the time if you're very, very close to an object. You can try it over and over and over again. You'll see here, I'll throw a sticky grenade, it'll land on his foot, and when he shade steps, his foot actually goes inside the object because of the animation, and the grenade blows up inside the wall, not killing him. Alright, and now here we are, on to number 1, the last and final glitch. If you haven't yet, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that sub button, subscribe to our channel, daily Destiny videos. Here it is, the number 1 glitch, the most appalling glitch that is currently active in Destiny. This is called the SelfRes glitch. Now this glitch is terrible because what you can do is die, and when you die, you can switch your artifact to the Fellwinter artifact, which takes away your super. And when you do so, if you come out of your menu and push the buttons for SelfRes, you do not make any animation for SelfRes. You just stand right up and you're right back in the action. You don't have Radiance though. You can't throw grenades. You can't run around and one-hit melee someone, but you come right back into the action. So if someone's guarding your body with a shotgun or a sniper and you're worried about getting shotgunned or sniped, you can actually perform this glitch and they will not know that you're coming back up, and you will have the surprise on them. This is by far the worst glitch currently in Destiny that we know of. Thank you all so much for watching this video. There it is, our top 10 glitches that are currently active right now in the Trials of Osiris. If you enjoyed this video, comment down below on which glitch you thought was the most insane. And as always, have a good night and
stay saucy.